diet, change your life, change the planet.
With all that running, didn't it stimulate like all the feel-good hormones of the brain, like get your dopamine and serotonin really going?
That's a good question. The answer is yes. When I'm running, and I found this early on, I found this back in 2005, which is the reason I stuck to the project. When I'm running, I'm a profoundly different person, which is another reason why I'm so committed to getting people running. Because I know people hate running. I hate running. When I started in 2005, it was miserable initially until my body started to adapt. Once it was no longer hell to go half a mile, and really the first day that I ran half a mile, I was hating life, and it was half a mile. But as the body started to adapt and it became easier, then this thing woke up. And my intelligence triples when I'm running. All of my talks, all of the profound tools that I create, profound to me, hopefully they have value to you, I create while I'm running. If I sit at my desk and try to figure out what's going on, I'm stuck. You know, I'll be working on some advanced biochemistry thing and I'm trying to relate these two concepts and there's some philosophy going on in my head and I'm just sitting there like, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. I go for a run and it's like, click, there it is. So I bring a little recorder with me and I'll record no less than 20 minutes every run. I record my thoughts, sometimes up to an hour of recordings every run. I've got hundreds and hundreds of hours of these recordings. They become my talks. They're becoming my book. So yeah, running is incredible. Not just for the body, but for the mind. And the mind is the problem, is the reason that we have problems with the body, because the mind wants to do bad things. So if the mind is happy, it's less likely to do bad things. So yeah, running is it's the most incredible antidepressant I've ever experienced. Can't recommend it enough. And there's data out there to show that it's just as powerful, if not more so, than any antidepressant drug in the market. Just running. Why running and not other exercise? Especially trail running. Here's the magic of trail running. We have two hemispheres of the brain, right and left, and people talk about right brain, left brain, and anybody that's been to the Woodstock Fruit Festival knows Tony Wright in his Left in the Dark book about left brain dominance. Well, when you're running, especially on challenging terrain, if you're running on the road, you can close your eyes. You know, I don't need to know where my feet are. I can just do this. But when you're running on challenging terrain where every step has to be calculated, not by your conscious brain, but by the rest of your brain, there are so many calculations taking place every instant on both sides of the brain that when you're running, your brain is actually functioning in alignment, which is why I have my epiphanies while running. Because when I'm sitting at my desk, left brain dominant. When I'm running, suddenly the right brain is just as powerful. It's like, hey dude, listen up. Here's how it works. It's like, oh. And if I don't record it quickly, I go back to my desk and I forgot it. It doesn't make sense anymore. I'll listen to my recordings. It's like, holy cow, I had that thought? Wow, that's a good thought. But I never would have had that sitting at the desk.